but we keep it fresh from the comic shop.
Live from the pressing salon. That is right. You guys send us your fresh gets each and every week. We show them off here with your chance to win a CGC slab courtesy of Whatnot. What? That is right. And this week is no different. We are going to pick our last semifinalist to go up against Nerds Being Geeks. I made a mistake. I posted something last week. That was a mistake. I apologize. Nerds Being Geeks is going up against tonight's semifinalists that you and I will decide. But before we get into the fresh gets, just want to let you all know that you can win this 9.6 CGC slab of X-Men number 4, first appearance of Omega Red. This is a hot book, courtesy of Whatnot. Now, y'all may be wondering what Whatnot is. And let me tell you, as I do each and every week, and Chris kind of reinforces this whole thing as well, what Whatnot is a trusted platform where it combines the safe buying of eBay with the video component of Twitch. Their mission is to bring together collectors and enthusiasts to safely buy, sell, and connect. Now, to enter into our wonderful contest, you must be signed up to Whatnot. The link is below in our description. With that sign up, you get $3 off your first purchase. You must follow Comic Book Canada on Whatnot. Now, post a picture of your fresh get on Instagram and tag us, guys. This is very important to not only tag us, but even more important, use the hashtag FFTCS. If you do not use FFTCS, we will not see it, even if you tag us. So that's it, Chris. Did I forget anything?
Nope.
We're just gonna get right.
I had to think about that, but that mold is really messing with my memory.
Here we go. Listen, you're back, man. I can't afford Dan De La Torre, right? You are. I really, honestly, I have no right to kick you off the show too, because it's half yours anyway. So, all right, moving on. We got Union Josh Comics found this book over my holiday. He's overseas, guys. Time has over my holiday time this past week, so I'm submitting for fresh from the comic shop. Captain America 168, the first appearance of Barrett Helmet Zemo, who is disguised as the Phoenix. This is also a UK price variant. I have no idea what Chris is whistling at, but I guess you really like that pick right there.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. All right, Kamikaze, separated by 30 years, but connected on levels. Very visually apparent. A sucker for homage covers. I mean, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. And Kamikaze does it again. Guys, forgot to mention, Chris, we look for 3 things from your submissions too, by the way. That's presentation. Kamikaze does it each and every week. He does a great job of taking amazing photos and just composing amazing images. So keep that in mind. It could be the uniqueness of the book. You know, it could be the cover. It could be, from 60 years old. It could be it could be anything. Just it's a unique book as well. But also story, right? It could be, the book could be worth 10 cents. It could be from the 90s worth 10 cents. But if there's a story that hits home, pulls the heartstrings, you got something there. And that is a great submission right there. So keep that in mind when you guys are submitting. All right, moving on. We got Comic Demon here with Wednesday's haul. A lighter week than most, so I hit the old wall up and found some virgin issues of some nice Boom Studio comics. That doesn't match what I have here, but we got that sweet variant of Moon Knight #1. I really do like that homage. I believe that's
awesome.
John Romita Sr. right there. That's a cover swipe of his own, I do believe. Excellent book. We got Mike Dyson 2099. Man, ran across this today and have never seen one, so it's in my collection now.
Wow.
That record right there, too. It's pretty cool right there. So good on you, Mike Dyson 2099. House of Elk Comic. I don't think he joins us that often, but he's in the house today. Got both in today from different places. You got that Secret Wars #8 and that Spider-Man 252. Obviously ties into the early appearance of the symbiote. I think there's a little bit of controversy as to which came first. I don't remember, but if you have both, you're in good shape, I'd have to say. No doubt about that. All right, we got Raw Dog Comics, Get Joker, and Secrets of the Haunted House issue 40. She was just a little girl, but her parents knew there was something strange about Charlotte. Picked up Suicide Squad, Get Joker at the LCS. Charlotte came in hot this week from eBay. Spoiler, it turns out Charlotte was the local witch's daughter. It looks like the dad's taking the news pretty hard. I like this, guys. This is well composed right here.
Yeah.
Good on you, Raw Dog Comics. Good on you indeed. Next up, we got Captain Steve Rogers. So I did a thing that I usually do not do. This is my third slab, second that I bought. My LCS Infinite Realities was pricing some slabs at very fair prices. There were several I wanted, but this one is the one I took home. That is a very, very nice early Iron Man, Captain America, Tales of Suspense slab book. 4.5, solid acquisition, I have to say. Chris, what do you got for your first fresh bet of the week?
All right. Coming all the way from not CGC and not CBCS, but from PGX and our good friend Tony. I got some books back from him this week, so I decided to pick one of those to show off, and the one I'm going to show off is special to Comic Book Canon, because it's going to be a giveaway for our Comic Book Canon 1,000 subscriber contest.
Woo!
Boom!
Ah.
On 311, the McFarlane variant, Chadwick Boseman tribute in a 9.8. Look at that. Custom green and black label.
That is beautiful. Tony has done it again.
Yep, certificate with grader's notes, even on the 9.8. So once we officially announce our 1,000 subscriber contest, which, Jeff, we'll probably do that when we hit 900, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
We officially get a launch going on, but just wanted to give everyone a sneak peek. This is in our possession, and some lucky winner, some lucky subscriber of our show is going to be winning this beauty.
That's a nice one, man. That is a beautiful, beautiful one right there. Tony, again, EGS, you guys knock it out the park each and every week. By the way, I do want to shout out House of L Comics. I apologize. He says he's here every week. I don't think I've seen you comment before. So anyways, I'm happy either way. All right, moving on. We got, guys, I may be coming off a little choppy. It's because my computer is just jacked up today. So I apologize. Chris, am I coming off choppy?
A little bit, but the sound's good.
Hey, that's all that matters. You guys can hear me. All right, who do we got? We got Into Oblivion. First appearance of Bleeze, Dexter, Zilia, Zox, and many other Red Lanterns. Also first appearance of St. Walker, the leader of the Blue Lanterns. This is obviously a Final Crisis issue. I'm really digging that cover. These, honestly, who knows? I'm excited for this Green Lantern series on HBO Max. We can see all the lanterns in there. The blue, the violets, the reds, the yellow, all of those. So I'm very excited. And these issues may heat up because they have high ambitions for Green Lantern. Again, grain of salt, Chris, what we think about with Warner Brothers and how they treat their DC properties. But let's just hope. I really, really enjoyed Suicide Squad. Thought it was great. And I hope that they trust their creators to create content that really supports how great these characters are. All right, moving on. We got D-Core Collectibles, this week's Comic Haul. Keep it light, seeing as I may have had a bit of overkill last weekend. I mean, it's not too light. I'm not sure what's going on with the Nintendo stuff in the bottom right. Guys, I am loving the bottom left, the High Republic Adventures number 6. There's a lot of first appearances there. Disney is going to be making those into other media. They already are. I mean, they're in novels and things like that, but they're going to reach the screen in some capacity. I have no doubt about that. There's no official word or anything, but they're going to be really pushing those rather soon, I would say. All right, we got 360 Comics. Philly is in the house. Greetings from the Dollar Bin with She-Hulk coming to Disney Plus in 2022. And Titania, already cast for the show. This book has been climbing. Secret Wars has been buzzing in the rumor mill recently, so this might get double spec treatment. I found this mid-grade newsstand copy, guys, for a dollar while making my rounds on Free Comic Book Day. I already have a nicer one, so I'll probably give this away to celebrate the show's release next year. That's very nice of you. I like that, 360. All right, Marvel Man 616 is next. What do we got? We got Spider-Verse 1, the first appearance of Spider-Zero, Spider-Monster, and Lord Spider and more. Who knows what could show... first of all, that cover's outstanding. And who knows what could show up, once we head into the Spider-Verse 2 coming out. I'm going to do something here I don't normally do. Dan De La Torre coming back into the stream here. Dan, let's have you introduce your book. Why not?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I forgot what I sent. I just got this after WandaVision because of, the price was cut way or less than half. Avengers 57. And it was a beautiful book. And again, this is a great time to grab this. This has been on my list, and I simply couldn't pass up the deal.
Nice.
Yeah, interest hasn't necessarily waned because of the series. It's just waned because there's been distractions from the series with Winter Soldier, with Loki, with Black Widow, with everything, with What If now. So it's a good time, Dan. You struck at a good time, I'd have to say.
And it's funny how after the White Vision was introduced, how that that West Coast Avengers book skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that's still a grail. And people just abandoned Avengers 57. I'm trying to comprehend the mindset of the market, but the market speaks. The White Vision from West Coast Avengers is it. I have it somewhere. I lost it, but I'm sticking with this one.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, man. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna turn back to his normal form. I would think, right? He's not gonna. I think that's honestly. I don't think that one has substance. West Coast Avengers, but I love that book. I love John Byrne. I absolutely remember it vividly, taking it off the rack. All right, moving on. I don't know if you have to go though. Because you're going to be on the show. What time is the show?
I'm going to be on the Tony. I can stick around for a little while.
All right, let's have you stick around. What do you think, Chris?
Sounds good to me.
Let's do it. Because if you would have said no, you would have come off. I just set you up. You couldn't have said anything else. Moving on, we got Comic Toby 420. Don't worry, Petite Gambit gonna save you. Uncanny X-Men 266 is the first Gambit. That is a great book to have. Knowing that the mutants are coming to the MCU. And here we go, guys. We love her. We know her. Michelle, a.k.a. Moonlit Comics, happy birthday. I like this right here. I am going with a What If weekend post tonight since I just picked up this awesome book a few days ago. What If, Volume 1, Issue 31. What If Wolverine Had Killed the Hulk, written by Rick Margopolis. I absolutely love this cover. Art by Bob Budinsky and Bob Wachek. Interior pass is also by Bob Budinsky with inks by Mike Esposito. This you see all over the place. I'm really enjoying this. I mean, that's a classic What If right there. And guys, if you're just new to What If based off the series on Disney Plus, the comic books are awesome. I loved reading What If. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely loved them. All right, moving on though. Next up we have Son of Comics, Star Wars number 13, the Mike Mayhew Virgin variant. That is gorgeous right there. And Son of Comics, can you please let us know why you have the Red Hulk in every one of your pictures? Every one of them.
Yeah.
Please explain. We need to know the story behind it. Because that is your trademark, that is your brand, and we just need to know. All right, guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a turn. Is it cool with you guys? Not everyone else. I guess. All right, guys, I just got a big batch from TFAW. Their shipment, the whole distribution thing has been all messed up because of COVID and heat and all this other stuff. But I just got some books in. I've been waiting on. You guys all know how Chris and I feel about Bad Idea. I'm excited to read this one. This is the lot, and it really doesn't do it justice showing this on camera here. It's again just the matte versus the gloss on the cover. It's just excellent. I'm super excited to read this. This is a horror genre here. Bad Idea, guys. I just announced what their giveaway pins are. It's going to be exclusive series you can only get, so that's going to be rare. But excited to read that. So that is my first fresh get of the week. All right.
I know I ordered a couple from what's the website? Things from Another World, right?
TFAW, yeah.
Yeah, and mine aren't, because I think, where are they located?
They're in Portland.
Okay, because I still haven't got mine yet. I got the tracking; it's on its way. But you got yours before I did.
Dude, everything is messed up. Just anything that makes sense doesn't make sense these days. So just keep that in mind. Where are we? We got we got Cover Junkie Comics. Why do we love Cover Junkie Comics?
Because he loves Doom.
And he does not disappoint with Doom right there. He got 20 more Doom covers, including Fantastic Four 198 and 199. I have the complete Doom War run, the complete Doctor Doom and the Masters of Evil run. I almost have the full 2019 run. This guy's goal is to collect all Doom covers. Kudos to that goal.
Awesome.
That,
Wow.
I don't know anybody else who's going for that, and I really applaud that.
You know
All
what?
right, moving.
I'm gonna say real quick though, Cover Junkie, you just I'm gonna call it right now. I might already have all of them. No, not all of them. It's gonna be my goal to collect every single cover of Adam Warlock.
Yeah, you got to get on that actually to show him up. Absolutely, 100%. All right, moving on. We got Sicilian Comics. He is an alumni. He's won. He was probably our first slab winner, I think, Chris.
Yeah,
Sicilian Comics with the Fantastic Quattro 44. The reprint of Fantastic Four 48. Look at that, guys. He's got 48. That's obviously overshadows. I mean, it's very interesting what he has, this Italian version of 48, but that's outstanding.
I thought when you said Italian version, I thought you were calling him an Italian, and I just had to warn you, as another Sicilian, don't call the Sicilian Italian, man. Just don't do it.
It wouldn't be a Sicilian comic, would it? I don't know.
No, Yuri. I wasn't putting together what you were saying before I heard it, and I got
okay.
before I knew what you were saying. Yeah.
I was trying to push buttons, obviously. All right, moving on. We got April X Visions. It's the fun one. Back to
look at
School
that.
made me think of my favorite after-school special growing up that I still watch, Saved by the Bell. Got this #1 issue signed by Lark Voorhees, who played Lisa Turtle on the show. May all your kids and teachers have a blessed school year. Thank you, April. April,
Wow.
showing the creativity. April is married to Tommy Boy Collectibles. He crushes it each and every week, and he has one this week as well. Yeah, dude.
They're like a power couple. They're like a
really
power duo here. Like, geez, you're just swinging from both sides.
I'm highly impressed with that. So yeah,
Jeff, can you bring that back up? That's a brilliant presentation.
It really is. I mean, look, you got the Coke, and that's cherry Coke. You got the apple right there. I think she has April loves April and tea,
Yeah.
April and Tony in a heart. I'm not. That may be them in that picture there. That's just. I mean, guys, this is a perfect example of presentation, but also something that means something to you, right?
Yeah.
So. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed, April. Great work on that. Moving on, we got Nukes Comics. I recently picked up this copy of The Incredible Hulk, issue 181 from Duncanville Bookstore. This issue pits the Hulk against the schemes of the Mole Man. If you mess with the Hulk's friends, Hulk will smash. I love these classic Hulk books. I think these were around the time of the Lou Ferrigno show. Absolutely love that. Again, you got to love that too. Am I right?
You can't go wrong with any Hulk issue, and that's around the time when I first started collecting. So that's the old Herb Trimpe, and then they transitioned to Sal Buscema.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, those are just classic covers. Each and every one never disappoints. All right, Neighbor to the North, just in time for Webhead Wednesday and fresh from the comic shop. This is a one-of-one original cover by my good friend, Ali Matelia. Ali Nate Alex. That's the handle. He's such a talented artist and usually works in digital media, but this is all inks. Means so much to finally have a piece of his art in my collection. That's gorgeous. I'm not sure why he's showing off that Fantastic Four too, but that is a gorgeous book right there. That is incredible. That's solid work, especially that's a good friend there too. All right, Chris, what is your second fresh get of the week?
All right, again, guys, I haven't purchased a comic book in over 2 weeks, but I'm grateful because I've been getting things that I purchased prior. This, I didn't do a video for it. I just didn't have the headspace. But last week I did receive my mycomicshop.com order from July. So that was consisted of all my previous orders, the new releases, but I also piggyback when I go in on their website and buy some random back issues. So this was a random back issue that I bought in there. Decent looking copy. Nice Bronze Age black cover, DC 100 page, giant Justice League 110.
Ooh!
Now, the significance of this book is that it's one of those that, in my humble opinion, flies under the radar. This is the second appearance of John Stewart.
Oh, really?
And it's very, very affordable. Very affordable. I was just looking to see if he was on the cover, and I think that this might be him. Is that him? You can't even tell, but it is the second appearance regardless.
What issue is that? What number is? What is it?
110.
That's something we should all be jumping on right there. That is awesome. Hopefully, again, with that Green Lantern series coming to HBO, everybody's on the table there, and he's he's definitely coming. He is definitely coming, guys. Absolutely.
Got it, man.
That is absolutely. Those second appearances are becoming, obviously people start turning their attention when the first appearances aren't affordable. So I would absolutely be looking into that. All right, moving on. Good friend Ian, aka Hood Rat Comics, some back bin finds this morning. Look at this. All of this is MCU spec, guys. You got Armor Wars, obviously, no need to explain what that is. You got those Spider-Mans in the bottom right corner. I think it's Brand New Day. Those relate, and one more time, those relate to the trailer. I'm not sure what the Infinity Wars one is, but I mean, he found some nice finds right there. So good stuff, Ian. And Cats 910, one key and an homage cover. Fresh from the comic shop. Yeah, guys, this Young Avengers, all of these Young Avengers, if you can get your hands on any one of them, that the first series 1 to 12, you're gonna be looking pretty because they are assembling a team. They have these team, like they have the characters there to create some semblance of a Young Avengers. Now this Moon Knight, Chris or Dan, I don't know if you could help me what the homage is there. I don't recognize that, or anybody in the chat. I'd appreciate that, but it's the Sentry versus
the Young Avengers.
No, the Moon Knight one
doesn't strike a bell right now at the moment.
Yeah, so anyone in the chat want to give us a little
is that Kazar?
No, that's
no. I mean, would that be an homage to an old Kazar episode comic?
Maybe.
I'm thinking Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Yes, possibly.
Maybe.
Yes, anybody in the chat, give us a shout. By the way, Ian, aka Hood Rat, what's up, fellas? And we just talked about you. We just gave you props, man. Thanks for coming late. Really, we're all good. No, we did give you props. Moving on, we got. What do we got? We got Tommy Boy Collections, and here we go, guys. Here we go. I mean, look at this. Went long distance to get this and some other comics. Firestar #1. I had to go with the wide shot, guys. The close-up, you never would have gotten the full scope of what this is. Firestar #1, display with my payphone. I installed it in front of my house. Awesome. 80s style for that way back Wednesday. He literally, guys, this is legit. He installed a payphone in front of his house. I asked him if it was working. He said it's not. He could get it up and working. I also asked if he did get it up and working, would it take quarters? He did not answer yet. Tommy, let us know if that will actually take quarters.
This is okay. So he could easily I don't know if he has who does who does phone service in AT&T. Pat Bell doesn't exist in California anymore.
I don't know, man. He picked this up in the junk shop.
Yeah, he can have AT&T or the phone company come out, run a line from his home right into the box, and he could charge 50, 75 cents for all the I don't want to be derogatory, but folks needing to have a spot to use the phone.
Time out. I'm gonna guess it. Chris, you got to think what era we're in right now. I would tell you, and Dan, tell me if I'm wrong. I would say about 75% of the population that uses phones doesn't even know what that is.
See, that was going to be my point. If you had one of those things and installed it, like Chris is saying, people would walk past it saying, "What is that?"
What is this?
They would know what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. And who the hell who carries quarters in their pockets these days, anyways? I don't know anybody.
Man, you didn't get my point.
I did. I wanted to make a.
Okay, good. I just don't. Yeah,
I'm being a complete asshole.
I don't want to be judgmental, but I'll
you
tell you who would use a payphone and carry coins. But
but you got to install the big fat yellow pages, the dangling on.
Oh my god! I forgot about that. Yeah, that was a thing. That was definitely a thing. All right, moving on though. Speaking of that era, I'm going to go to my second fresh get of the week. Again, this is from TFAW. It took a while to get here. I was very excited. I didn't get it in the shop because I knew it was coming in the mail. But again, Dan, speaking of this era, and Chris, Batman 89. You definitely had payphones back in 89. I am super psyched to read this. I am loving this cover. It epitomizes the Tim Burton film. I mean, look at this. This is cover A, but look at how gorgeous this cover. I'm just blown away by the art on this and how much it just resembles everything. I mean, obviously you got the logo, but just the suit and just the look of how great Michael Keaton was, as Batman. So that is my second fresh get of the week. Moving on to all you guys, we got Nerds Being Geeks. Nerds Being Geeks, 3 Jokers, 1 through 3, written by Jeff Johns with art by Jason Fabek. Today, I finally picked up issue 3 of this miniseries. I thought this series would be perfect next to this piece of art I grabbed at a Comic-Con several years ago. He says, sorry, I don't recall the artist. I have to agree. Look at all 3 of those Jokers. That's what you had, the Batman 66. You have Batman.
Yes, Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson, and Ledger.
Ledger, yeah. So it's outstanding. And by the way, I really did enjoy this series, the 3 Jokers. I thought it was an excellent read. You can find these in dollar bids now, but it's worth the pickup. I have to say it absolutely is worth the pickup. All right, moving on. We got Nori Jordan. My son and I. This is honestly, guys. This is gonna just start heating up once we see that Thor trailer. Come on. My son and I attended the Little Giants comic convention in Concord, New Hampshire this past weekend and had a great time. I brought some Star Wars books that I had no sentimental attachment to in hopes of finding someone to sell or trade with. My target was a CGC 9.8 Thor 1 Jane Foster, which I could not afford at the time. I got lucky, and it took about 15 minutes to find a very generous man who was willing to arrange a trade for what I wanted and more. It was a good start to a great day with my son, but I give him all the credit getting me back into the hobby after a 20-year break. This is what we're talking about, guys. Sentimental attachment, something that means something. This is a great activity you did with your son, Nori Jordan, and we are very, very happy. All right, Chris. Sorry, Dan. This was, a last-minute thing. We just got to move on to Chris. What his last fresh get of the week was.
Oh, no worries.
All right. I wasn't really apologizing. I knew your feelings weren't hurt. I knew that. Chris, what do you got? Wetlock.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Wetlock.
What do you think my last pick is gonna be?
It's Wetlock related. Wetlock. Do we continue saying Wetlock?
All right. This came from my comic shop order. And not only did I order 1, but I ordered 2.
Interesting.
Let's see if the chat can guess before I show it off.
The suspense is building.
It totally is.
One of them is direct and one of them is a newsstand.
Okay. Can you give us the deck? I mean, come on, it's not fair. Like this is too easy.
Can I take a guess, Chris?
Go ahead.
Is it Hulk annual? Is it 5 or 6 when Adam Warlock was on the cover?
Oh, and I recently picked that up though.
You did, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a
not it.
good
Okay.
one. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's definitely from an era where newsstand matters. N2TN and N2TN. I'm trying to see if that means something. Anyways, guys, here's the thing. I'm pulling your chain a little bit because, you guys know that I love to surprise you guys with my 1,000,000 copies of Infinity Watch #1s, right? Well,
You're throwing us a curveball. You're throwing us a curveball. I know you are.
Yeah, I picked up a book like maybe a little over a month ago now. I already had one, but I picked one up because it was like $1 or something. And no lie, I even talked about this book in a video. And believe me, guys, I don't want to be accused of hyping something up and then I go out and hoard all the copies because I want to manipulate the market. Let me tell you before I show you guys, and I know I'm being long-winded with my last pick, but it's worth it. Whenever I talk about a book on my channel, I genuinely believe everything that I'm saying. And I tell you guys in every video, I give you guys my spiel. Don't buy a book just because I'm talking about it. But when I talk about a book, I bring you facts, data, and I add my personal opinion. In this book, I truly believe is a book. Just like, look, I believe Infinity Watch #1 with Adam Warlock. And I say this too, it's never, there's so many copies out there. Early 90s book, it's never going to be worth a ton of money, but I do think it could get hot and the value can definitely increase because I do believe that an Infinity Watch storyline could absolutely happen in the MCU. Okay, so I'm being completely honest with this book. I did a video about top books on this character before they show up in the MCU because I believe it's inevitable that they're going to show up in the MCU sooner than later. So guys, though, here's the thing. I honestly, I might have a problem and I might have to go to meetings or something because I picked up 2 copies of Quasar #1 and I don't think I can stop. I need more.
Yeah.
Chris, I think we all have that problem. You'll see us all at that meeting.
Newsstand.
Yep. That's not a problem, actually. It's a smart pickup. Let's be honest, Chris. Let's be honest. Like it really is. Heroes Reborn is all about that. By the way, N2TN Darkhawk would have been. That's definitely from that era. So, anyways, I applaud that. I think that's a great pickup, Chris. There's nothing to make. Honestly, he could be coming. He really could be. Like in the, we're exploring more of the cosmic part of the MCU, and I'm excited. Chris, I think that's a fantastic pickup.
Well, just don't get mad. Don't get mad if in future shows, my 2 of my top 3 picks for Fresh from the Comic Shop every week are Infinity Watch #1 and Quasar #1 every week. It's just
hey,
my
by
habit.
the way, Mark Lineker wants to know what's next. Sleepwalker #1.
I actually just picked up a second copy of that recently as well.
By the way, Mark Lineker, I could have sworn you sent in a Fresh from the Comic Shop, and I don't have it, and I apologize if that's the case. Please let us know, and if it is, we'll make sure you'll be first next week. All right, moving on. We got some more good stuff from all you fine people. We got comic news.
Oh yeah.
Chris showed off his Wonder Woman Black and Gold. I had to also, and Something is Killing the Children, #17. Yo, that Black and Gold, Jesus, man, that cover is gorgeous. Really, really nice looking cover right there. Chris, you have something for us? Oh, goodness.
EGS custom slab on it, baby.
That looks nice, dude. That looks great.
Yep.
That looks real. Tony has done it again.
Chris, to go to your previous show, I'm sold on EGS. I'm planning on sending most of my books there. I do trust them. I like them. I think they've got a great thing going. And Tony Trombata, he's a stand-up guy coming on your show. I do have trust in this group, so that's where I'm putting my bookstores.
Appreciate that. Yeah, for those that to give context to what Dan's talking about, I did my Friday Night Live show, Do You Trust Grading Companies? And it really boiled down to not why we send our books to a certain grading company, because most of the time, I think we do it anyways without that trust. And I think in order to evolve the grading company, we need to start focusing on trust. With Tony, I do believe, and look, I'm not saying that any grading company is perfect. Tony in EGS does not pay me to talk about them. I'm completely honest in my criticism as well as my, positive points to them as well. But I'm rooting for Tony. He's done great things. I think he has a long path to travel, and he's going to keep working that path. And he's really doing something that is special that I think can grow. And to your point, Dan, I absolutely, when we talk about trust in the transparency, in the ethics, and in the grading, the consistency in grading, I absolutely trust EGS. So
plus those slabs pop though. They look gorgeous.
They do. Well, I have to admit, I'm gonna be a little critical. Actually, I would love to see Tony get a graphic artist and see what those because they look a little. I'm sorry, Tony, but I'm just being honest. I like what you're doing. I think you've got something there, but I think if you get a legit graphic artist to spruce things up on top, not to go crazy and wild or anything like that, but really create another piece of art, I think you'll have even something more to play with. And by the way, I have to own up to something here. Mark Leneker, I apologize, man. 2 weeks in a row, that is on me. I truly apologize. I'm not going to dismiss this at all or turn my back on it. It's been a kind of a crazy week for all, for actually just crazy life for everybody around the globe. But I've had it's just been a lot of very hectic for me in the past couple of weeks. I have no idea why I missed your submissions the past 2 weeks. So I'm apologizing from the bottom of my heart, and I will do better for you next week. I promise.
And Mark's a good guy.
Please tag me.
Hey, how about this? Can we do this? Can we submit it right now? By me showing what he got?
Sure,
what he did? Let's bring it up. So we got 2.
I knew he had some hot shit stuff. Like,
look at those.
Nice.
Let me read what he wrote. I'll bring it back up, but let's read what he wrote. He says, my FMTCS for the week, some Marvel Silver Age goodness from 1963. Tales to Astonish 45, the second appearance of the Wasp. So that's this one right here. Number 45, Tales to Astonish, second appearance of the Wasp. Look at that. And then we got number 48, first appearance of the Porcupine, who looks a lot like Fear State Scarecrow, doesn't he? I think both present quite well. What do you think? Let's see.
Yeah, those guys.
I see the similarity.
Mark is really and you know what's crazy? Those aren't even the most unique books that Mark has presented on Fresh from the Comic Shop. That's those are some gems right there. So good stuff, Mark. Again, I apologize. I will. And
I've never seen those 2 covers before, and I'm a Silver Age aficionado.
Yeah, he's on top of that. All right, moving on. We got Vinny Whitlock. My submission for first issue Friday, Silver Surfer #1. That is some hot shit stuff, Vinny. You as well. You sent some nice stuff as well, and we really appreciate each and every one. And our final audience submission is Caution Comics, fresh from the comic shop. Actually got these in the mail this week. The book I submit is the Jenny Frison Foil 1 and 50 variant for each. Rich, I've seen a lot of positive things about this series, so good on you. The 1 in 50, that is a gorgeous book. Jenny Frison does some great work, I have to say.
Yep.
All right, my final pick, or my final fresh get of the week. Now, Dan and Chris, you ever feel like right before something pops, you just you hit it right before it pops, not knowing it's going to pop, but you knew there was potential in it. This is horrible foreshadowing by me. I'll just do it. I got these from Midtown had a sale. I got these for $15. It was 25% off. It's Iron Man #1. And this is the first cover of Ironheart in the armor. She doesn't appear in story until issue number 3. But I was pretty fortunate. This is right before the announcement. So $15. I think I see they're going for like 45 bucks now. So these aren't going to go anywhere either. These are a solid book to get. I would, if you guys can find them for cheap, get them because they're not going to be cheap anymore. So that right there is fresh from the comic shop. We look forward to your fresh gets next week. Before we get into how you will submit, Chris, we have to decide here.
Yep.
What book? And I honestly, I know which one I want. I don't know if you do.
I have 2.
All right, I'm gonna say mine.
Okay.
April X Visions with the Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, she was one of my top 2. But I also had Raw Dog as well.
All right.
Want to bring that up?
Yeah. So basically,
go ahead.
You need to decide which one you want to go with, and if you go with Raw Dog, we have to have the ancient one.
Yep.
Decide for us between the 2.
Okay. So let's bring them both up one at a time here. Let's kind of do a
Raw Dog.
Man, so this is okay. Can you read it again?
Yeah. I will read it.
It was both books. He bought both of these books, right?
Hold on. Yep. I gotta just find Raw Dog. Where is he in my notes? Oh, Chris, you're just killing me here. Plus, my computer is so slow right now, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me find here. Chris, while we're doing that, tell us what you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at this like, even it almost looks like there's some kind of like, what do you call like kaleidoscope lighting on the Joker.
I think that's the book, Chris. Oh, no, it's not.
Exactly. But it's the book. So there's just enough lighting on the Joker's figure, but with it right in front of the book and how it's got the purple and the reds and the blues and the greens, it makes it look like there's this kaleidoscope lighting going on. And it's just amazing. And then when you get down to the secrets, the haunted house book, is that a girl on the cover screaming?
Yeah.
So you got the Joker in the Suicide Squad book acting like he's coming down, gonna stab the girl, and she's like screaming, trying to run out of the way.
I hear you.
All right. See, Chris, you're an artist. You would have picked up on that. That totally went over me. You saw that. You saw 3-dimensionality to this picture.
Yep. Absolutely. And then the Joker statue is kind of like, I see him as kind of dancing around like the Joker killed or is freaking out this girl, is out to kill the girl, and then this Joker is like, doing a victory dance, in his psychotic madness. I just think there's so much depth here, that you could dive into. That it's just, and maybe it wasn't intentional, but that's what I pulled out of it, right? Now let's look at April's again.
All right. I do need to make a correction. This is not the Ironheart armor. You're right. But it is I guess Iron Man armor. I'm not sure exactly. NT2TN corrected me right there.
Okay.
All right, now we want April. April. Guys, hopefully my computer's never been this slow, and it's really annoying. So, all right, here we go.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is incredible. What did here? I'm sorry. I do appreciate Raw Dog, but I don't know, man. I'm just
here's what I see with this. If I made when I was a kid, I had a huge crush on Sarah Jessica Parker, and she did a show on CBS in the 80s, I think it was, called Square Pegs. It was a high school themed show, a comedy. If CBS was going to do a promo to promote the show, that's what it would look like. That is so professional regarding its presentation. That's what I take away from this particular picture. Why I don't know if I have a vote, but I would vote for this one.
Is that a Spider-Man backpack behind the open locker?
It sure is.
Wow, that just might seal the deal for me. Here's the thing. This is how I'll
by the way, that Saved by the Bell book is signed by Lisa Turner.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Lord Voorhees. Yeah. Yep.
Jeez.
So here's the thing. I look at this and I see every little subtle placement, and I'm going to judge it as being what's the word I'm looking for? On purpose. It was what's the guys? It was I'm blanking on the simple word. She was conscious of every little detail.
Yes.
And every little piece that she put into this, including the A plus J and the heart and all that. And then whereas Raw Dog, and I don't know if he's watching, he'd probably say, I do everything I do was for it was such a beautiful everything that was set up in his picture. I was like Dan said, the artist in me was able to pull all these things out, but was that more abstract and not, intent? That's the word I'm looking for. It wasn't the intent of the individual to create those things. It just happened that it kind of magically made it. So now I have to make my decision based on the magic of the picture without intent or purposeful intent of the display. And that's really, really tough for me. But because it is in our, points for, our 3 criteria that these details matter, I'm going to have to judge and grade the intent higher than the abstract art of it all. So I guess I'm going to make it a bit easier, honest. I think Dan probably already admitted that he would have been the deal breaker even if I picked Raw Dog. Raw Dog, great submission. Man, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, wait. Raw Dog just unfriended me. How'd that happen?
Oh, no.
Listen.
We're going with April.
Yeah, Raw Dog, that was incredible. Everything about the way you composed that shot, guys, that is a perfect example of that. It's just, again, April had so many little, I guess we could say Easter eggs, right, guys? Like, there's so many things in there that relate to the overall. April, you are the winner of this week's Fresh from the Comic Shop. You are a semi-finalist. You will go against Nerds Being Geeks on Monday, and we will have a winner on Tuesday, a finalist that will go head-to-head with Super Rad Comics. We'll have a winner next week. We'll have to do 2 votes next week. So congratulations, April. Good stuff.